stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To those guests who've just joined us, welcome. Our next stop is the Magic Kingdom. For those of you standing, please hold on to the handrails throughout our journey and stay clear of the door. Stay clear of the door. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching our station at the entrance to Main Street, USA.
Welcome aboard the Monday Morning Monorail podcast. This is Justin Monorail, and this is episode number 274 of the Monday Morning Monorail podcast. Today's Monday, October the 27th, 2025, which means it is the spookiest week of the year. It is Halloween week. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. That was really an awful, evil laugh. I don't have an evil bone in my body, my friends, as much as I would love it. Well, Landon's not sold, but I think he has a better evil laugh. So, I'm going to bring him in right now because I think we should have an evil laugh off. Landon, welcome to the monorail. Let's hear that evil laugh.
Oh, wow. Really put me on the spot here. Let's see.
That was... I'm not even going to try. You kicked my butt for sure. That was amazing.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, I kind of surprised myself, and a little peek-see behind the scenes. We're recording in, what is this, Google Meetings, Google Meetup. I even got the reducing noise pop up on my end. So apparently I even surprised Google. Hi, everybody, coming in from the isolation station above. It's me. It's the DOZ, Landon the Dozstone, and it's a Monday morning. You know what that means. Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the spookiest week of the year, as Jay was talking about. We are in the countdown to Halloween. Hopefully, you have got your picked out. Hopefully, you have your candy already pre-purchased, took out a second mortgage to get it, because in this economy, God knows it's crazy expensive. Your jack-o'-lanterns are carved. Your decorations have been put up. Your Halloween trees have been hung and decorated. Jay, what are you going to be going as this year?
Oh, that was almost a better evil laugh than my attempted evil laugh. So
see, it just happens. You totally have evil bones in your body.
Yeah. Don't talk about my Friday night activities. So, in the dumbest idea that I've had in a long time, I thought that it'd be really hilarious if Casey and I went as minions this year.
I love that.
So I'm going to be a minion.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Well, and then Casey was looking at minion costume ideas, and I think she was just inspired by yellow, so she ended up getting the banana costume. So I'll be a minion, and Casey's going to be a banana.
Well, I mean, like you can't have a minion without banana, because
it's true.
As everybody knows, minions love bananas.
They love banana. That's true. So it's still sort of on theme, but we're not going to match.
No, I think y'all will match. I mean, that right there screams couples costume,
I guess. She did get Jovi, her pup, a minion costume as well. So, yeah. So Jovi's going to be a minion if she'll put up with wearing the costume, because apparently there was a try on yesterday and it made Jovi very angry. So,
oh no. Well, I hate to hear that, but please take video for the socials, because I don't know if you'll put it to the socials, but Landon the Dozstone definitely wants to see video of that.
We can share them internally at least. Yeah, I have no idea why. I think so. I took May to Spirit Halloween a couple weeks ago, and we're walking. I love going to like the big Spirit that have like the huge animatronics and all the stuff that you can kind of mess with. And so we went and we were checking it out, and going through the aisles, I was like, I can't believe that minions are still even a costume that people would wear. And I was like, you know what? I've never been a minion. Maybe now's the time. So,
well, Jay, if you've never been a minion, I need to introduce you to a ride, an attraction at Universal Studios that turns you into a minion.
I know. Well, I have done those.
Spoiler alert, at the end of the attraction, you get turned back into yourself, but you can become a minion.
It's true.
For the low price of admission to a theme park.
Well, and for me, I get to pretend that it's free since I've got my Universal AP. And
exactly. Yeah. It's free. Yeah. Uh-huh. So you're then free to spend your money elsewhere within the confines of Universal Studios Orlando, Florida.
Well, Landon, now that I've shared my Halloween costume plan, what are you going to dress up as for Halloween?
I'm going to put in the lowest amount of effort, which is appropriate. I'm going to go as All Elite Wrestling's Orange Cassidy once again.
Okay.
Yeah. That means I am going to put on my aviator shades. I'm going to put on a denim jacket, a pair of jeans, and my Orange Cassidy shirt with his picture on it, and walk around giving up a very tepid half thumbs up.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
and
you
give the bare minimum effort, and God help you if I try.
I kind of feel like you ought to go no shirt under the denim jacket.
Well, I mean that's what would happen if I was going to be Orange Cassidy once he wrestles, but I am not the wrestler or the athlete that Orange Cassidy is, because when he gets in the ring, Orange Cassidy stuns people with his athleticism. I am not Orange Cassidy. I am just Orange Landon.
Sounds like you're jaundice. I feel like that's a you need some UV lighting or something.
That's what my doctor keeps telling me, but I don't know what that word means. That doesn't sound real.
You need some vitamin D in your life. D for the
believe
dolls.
That's a Pokemon from the latest iteration of Pokemon's Legends ZA, or ZA is the kids call it.
Oh, very
now
good.
Available on Switch and Switch 2.
Not an ad, not sponsored.
It can be, though, Nintendo. Holla at your boy.
Well, Landon, one of the things that I always like to do is I like to remind people that we are not runners on this show, but we do support our runners in the Monorail fam. And I wanted to give a quick shout out to the runners that participated this past weekend in the Wine and Dine Half Marathon. Congratulations. Great job to you all. Thanks for running so we don't have to. I really appreciate that. And, whether it was your first or your 50th marathon, I'm always, just in awe of the ability to commit to doing something like that and follow through with it. So congratulations, seriously, to all of you all, because I don't have it in me to A, get up that early, or B, run that far. So
yeah. Seriously, great job by y'all. I know we have some runners in the Monorail fam. I want to give a specific shout out to Natalie, who dropped a picture of her and her group who went as the Muppets because, as she said in the Monorail fam, Muppets never die, and God dang it, they never will, as long as we're still drawing breath. What Jay said, y'all run so we don't have to, even though I don't think it's a zero-sum game here. But yeah, great job by y'all. And maybe someday we will. We'll never participate. We will never participate in stuff like that. No. But it's amazing that y'all do participate in that. And speaking of Natalie, she might be the Disney Marathon Whisperer for the Smoking Hot Fiance.
Oh, very nice.
Right? Yeah. How cool is that? So, Lindsay might join that cult. I mean, group of runners.
Well, and I would be happy to go and support her with a cold drink in my hand. And
exactly, yeah. Go, baby! I'm gonna eat this corn dog.
But that's very cool. So, does she actually have one on the books, or is she just thinking ahead to the future?
She's thinking ahead to the future. She wants to talk specifically to Natalie because she, much like everybody who looks into this, has tons of questions because, much like everything else at Disney, it seems to be needlessly complicated.
It's complicated. It's true.
Yeah. But Natalie has seems to have all the answers and has podcasts and has all those answers.
Exactly.
So there you go.
I was going to say, yeah. In fact, not only does she have all the answers, she has a whole podcast where she talks all about it. The Stride System.
Dang right she Yes. Yep.
Yeah, so
Stride Sisters. So there you go. Yeah.
If you've got any questions about running and you want to learn all about it from Natalie herself, go listen to Stride Sisters on your favorite podcatcher, as we like to say.
Yep. So she has the answers, and Landon has the corn dogs.
But speaking of podcasts, we do a Disney news podcast right here on the Monday Morning Monorail, and I think it's time to get to said news. So let's do it. Let's dive into the headlines. That's right, dreamers. We're back with the headlines from the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. And I'm going to kick it off today with news that feels like it should have come out in January, but I don't know why it takes this long. We just now got the official report, the 2024 Themed Entertainment Association report with the attendance rankings for all the global theme parks. And once again, the Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World continues its streak as the number one most visited theme park in the world.
Finally, some good news for the Magic Kingdom and everything happening down in Orlando. Finally.
They keep the crown. 17.8 million visitors in 2024 went through the gates at the Magic Kingdom. And that is an increase over 2023. In 2023, they posted 17.7, so an increase to 17.8, almost 1%. All of the Disney parks grew. Actually, Epcot was up 1.3% to 12.1. Disney's Hollywood Studios was up 0.3% to 10.3 million, and the Animal Kingdom was up 0.3% as well, 8.8 million. So collectively, across the 4 Disney theme parks, an estimated 49.1 million visitors went through the gates in 2024. That is a lot of Mickey bars and popcorn and churros. My goodness gracious, that's a lot of people.
And in case you're wondering, yes, all 49.1 million people were there when you and your party were there on vacation.
Yeah.
Standing in front of you.
It certainly feels like that.
49 million people through the turnstiles.
Isn't that
the
crazy?
Walt Disney World Resort. Boggles the mind.
I wonder, so do you think that they count a turnstile if a person went to Magic Kingdom in the morning and then hopped to Epcot in the afternoon? Does that count as a person attending Magic Kingdom and a person attending Epcot? I guess it would.
I would assume it does, because
Yeah.
I mean, they are attending both parks. It doesn't specifically say unique visitors. It just says visitors, right?
Yeah.
But
So-
regardless, I mean that is almost 50 million visitors in a calendar year to the Walt Disney World Resort. And that doesn't take into account Disney Springs, because as we know, you don't need a ticket to get into there. That doesn't take into account going to the resorts, because we know people go to just the resorts because there's dining options at the resorts. There's, options at the like spa days at the resorts. So 49.1 million visitors to the parks, the 4 parks. And the notes say a steady recovery from the pandemic years. Yeah, I would say things are going okay down in Orlando, Florida for the Walt Disney World Company.
Yeah. Yeah. No kidding. So I did the math for you because I know you were wondering. If you take 49 million and divide it by 365 days, and straight line, we're understanding this is straight line because, you've got days that are lower attendance, days that are higher attendance. But if you straight line it, that's 134,000 people a day across the 4 theme parks.
Ooh.
That's a lot of people. I mean, and then what would you say? I wonder if we were just going to say what's the average ticket price? Because we know that they do dynamic pricing, and so tickets can go up and down. Let's just say it's $150. Let's just say that, and we know also some people have multi-day tickets, some people have annual passes. But But if it's $150 a person for 134,246, That's $20 million a day that they're making just in gate revenue. $20 million a day.
A day. Whew.
Yeah. And that
which I get, probably costs a penny or nine to keep the lights on and staff something like the Magic Kingdom with all the cast members they employ, but $20 million a day.
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing all right.
Man,
if we want to take a look at the list expanded a little bit here. So Magic Kingdom was number 1 overall. Disneyland Park in California was number 2 at $17.3 million. Then Universal Studios Japan was number 3. Tokyo Disneyland was 4. Shanghai Disneyland was 5. So of the top 5 attended theme parks in the world, Disney is 4 of those slots. Only Universal Studios Japan cracked that list. They had 16 million in 2024. Huh. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and the top 10, so number 6 is Chimelong Ocean Kingdom. Number 7 is Tokyo Disney Sea. Number 8 is Epcot. Number 9 is Hollywood Studios. And 10 is Disneyland Park at Disneyland Paris. So if you're wondering, Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure did not crack the top 10, but they're close. Universal Studios Florida was number 13 with 9.5 million attendees, down 2.6% year over year. And then Islands of Adventure was number 14 with 9.45, down 5.5% from 2023.
It's interesting that on one side of the street, Walt Disney World Resort can have so many in the top 10, and then on the other side of the street, Universal Florida can't crack the top 10. But then there's another part of me that's thinking, okay, well, Universal fans are saving their money for the impending drop of Epic.
Right.
But at the same time, I mean, what did you say the drop percentage-wise for particularly Islands was? 5 point something?
5.5%, yeah.
That's kind of eyebrow raising. But then again, it's like I made the joke in the opening about having to take out a second mortgage to get Halloween candy, and I made the in this economy joke. Like the economy ain't great, y'all. Like everything costs more, and people are having to make business decisions, so to speak. And unfortunately, theme parks are a luxury, whether we want to admit it or not. And people are having to make decisions where it's like, okay, well, it's like, are we going to pay bills, or are we going to go ride Confrontation? Well, you can't ride Confrontation these days.
If only.
Yeah, no kidding. I would choose Confrontation over my medication every day, because in my eyes, Confrontation is medication. But it's like, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Absolutely. And just to round out the list, Animal Kingdom was number 15 in the world at 8.8 million visitors. So,
yeah, suck it, Busch Gardens.
Yeah. No Busch Gardens in the top 15. But Universal, they've got Universal Studios Japan, they've got Universal Studios Beijing, which was 12. And then Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure 13 and 14. So they've got 4 spots on the top 15 globally. It will be interesting, as you mentioned, to see how this changes in 2025, but we won't find out until October of 2026 because apparently it takes that long to get all the numbers reported. Who knows why? Yeah.
To your point, this feels like something that should have dropped like at least 6 months ago.
Yeah.
It's like come on. So yeah, be sure and listen to a future episode of, I guess at that point, Dodge Does Disney. So what the H, those numbers kind of stink, but you know what else kind of stinks, Jay?
What's that?
That would be farts, because we're talking some farts, particularly some 2026 versions of farts, because Disney has announced some dates for the 2026 Epcot Festival of the Arts, or as we lovingly refer to it around these parts, that would be the 2026 Epcot Farts. The 2026 International Festival of the Arts will take place from January 16th through February 23rd, celebrating visual, performing, and culinary creativity across the park, the Disney on Broadway concert series returns to the America Garden Theater with live performances from Broadway stars who have performed in Disney productions. New performer duos will rotate every 2 weeks. The concerts will take place several times daily and are included with park admission. Gotta love that. It's not an after-hour ticketed event or something you gotta pay extra for. We also have over 20 food studios will be featured throughout Epcot, showcasing dishes that combine art and flavor. And get this, the popular Figment brushes with Masters scavenger hunt will return, inviting guests to search for Figment hidden throughout Epcot in the World Showcase. I love those scavenger hunts, whether it be Figment, whether it be Remy, whether it be Spike the Bee. Those are always fun. Gives the little ones the cheering as it is something to do. I know you've helped Smoking Hot Fiance's little one the time that you hung out with us on our Epcot day. Do that. That was always really cool. And then festival favorites confirmed to return next year include Animation Academy sessions, expression sessions, paint by number mural. That's always really awesome seeing that come to life and come together. Artful photo ops around the park, exclusive festival merchandise, obviously, because got to always exit through the gift shop. And then Disney artist galleries and signings. I love the fact that part of Festival of the Arts, Disney gets the artists involved, and you can talk to the artists, get a piece of art signed by the artist there where the booth, lack of a better term, that they have set up, get it signed by the artist there and talk to them about the process of, bringing art to life. I think that's really cool.
Definitely. Yeah.
And then for the first time, we have a first time. If you're a fan of the Disney trading card game Lorcana, ears perk up. For the first time, Disney's Lorcana is going to be featured in Festival of the Arts. Lorcana activities will be part of the festival, highlighting the game's artwork and offering family-friendly interactive experiences. It's like I tried to get in on Lorcana when it first launched. I tried to get my friends who play Magic. It's like if y'all know anything about me, it's like I've been a Magic dude from like way back in the day. I spend weight just like let me reach off camera. Here's some Spider-Man Magic the Gathering card. Like that's how much I'm in on Magic. It's like they're literally just right off camera for me. Here's some more Spider-Man Magic the Gathering and Monovault. Yeah, it's like I'm literally surrounded by Magic cards. It's like they're going to be my mausoleum. But it's like I tried to get in on Lorcana and none of my friends would play with me. So it's like, okay, but it's like I was always very intrigued by the artwork. The artwork is always so dang cool. And whenever a new set comes out, it's like, that's a really cool Ursula card. That's a really cool Mirabelle card. That's a really cool Mickey card. And it's always because of the art. So I love the fact that Disney is marrying their new card game in Lorcana and they're marrying the art from Lorcana into this festival at Epcot that highlights art. So I think it's really cool that Disney is giving Lorcana a platform at this festival that celebrates art. And by the way, if I'm speculating, there's probably going to be some exclusive cards that are featured and released at Festival of the Arts. So if you're a collector or you want to get in on Lorcana, maybe check that stuff out and also send your boy one. But that's just me.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's absolutely true. I think that odds are very good that will happen. So I think that's cool. I also don't play Lorcana. We've talked about it before. I also don't have people that would play with me, and it would just be a exercise in collection if I was to get into the trading cards.
Yeah.
So I don't need more to collect to spend my money on at this point in my life.
Yep. And that's what it really turned into. It's like I bought a couple boxes of the first sets that came out. They're still sealed up, so it's like hopefully they do turn into a collectible because then your boy can sell them. And then I bought a couple of the starter decks, but you have to have somebody to play. Otherwise, to Jay's point, it just turns into Oh boy, I'm collecting another thing.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to spend my money on fancy pieces of cardboard, I would rather spend it on Magic because at least I have people to play with in that instance.
There you go.
But again, the art for Lorcana is just top notch. And I love the fact that Disney is bringing Lorcana into the Festival of the Arts because the artwork is top notch. So Festival of the Arts is one of, if not my favorite festivals that Epcot has, because as we know, Epcot always has a festival. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we get next year for Festival of the Arts. Again, starting January 16th, running through February 23rd. Only downside with Festival of the Arts is it's like
very short,
always way too short. And this next year's iteration not going to be any different. Running 5 weeks?
5 weeks.
So,
yep.
Be sure and put that one on your calendars because if you don't, you're going to be like, oh damn, farts is already over. Well, it's like a fart. As soon as you notice it, it's gone.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Kind of blows by with the wind. So
yep.
I love Festival of the Arts, and it would be great if it was a little bit longer, but it soars on by. And speaking of soaring in Epcot, I've got another piece of Epcot news just in time for the United States. I was going to say the University of the States. The United States 250th birthday. Soarin' is getting a little bit.
Assuming we get there.
Assuming we get there. Yeah. Epcot is going to be rolling out a very special, I'm assuming limited edition of Soarin'. Here is the announcement. Buckle up and get ready for takeoff. The fan-favorite attraction Soarin' will be receiving an all-new airborne adventure across the U.S. That's right, you'll soon be soaring across America at Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World Resort, debuting summer of 2026. The new bi-coastal offering will showcase the United States from sea to shining sea, highlighting some of the country's natural beauty and iconic cityscapes. This will be brought to life with the iconic elements. Too many uses of iconic. They should have used a thesaurus.
Hey, whoa. We're talking about America. There can't be too many uses of iconic. Also, I'm being told by the Secretary of War, it is no longer bi-coastal. That is outlawed, Jay.
Sorry. You can't be saying that.
Got to get that woke talk out of America.
Well, this will be brought to life with the iconic elements that make Soarin' unforgettable. The flight, the sights, and score, even the scents. Walt Disney Imagineering is hard at work capturing more than a dozen breathtaking locations for the new flight. Whether you're taking off from Disney's California Adventure Park in California or Epcot in Florida, you'll be part of the journey that honors the heart and spirit of the nation as it soars into its 250th birthday celebration. So let's from the jump here, let's get it right. I don't want to be riding Soarin' next summer and see the Space Needle in Seattle curved like a capital letter C.
Right? Yeah. Also, I don't want to see the arch in St. Louis curved. Wait, hold on.
No, we want to see a straight arch in St. Louis.
Exactly. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Disney, get it right.
You know,
it's like,
you know what's funny? Like I've never visited St. Louis. I've never seen the arch in person, but I actually flew into St. Louis flying back from San Francisco last month. And while we were flying in, I noticed I looked out the window. I was like, "Oh, there's the arch. It's right there." And it is impressive. It's tall. It's not like seeing it from the plane. I was like, "Oh, it's smaller than I thought." No, it's impressive. But when they call it the gateway to the West, they're really not kidding. There's like nothing on the other side of the arch. It's farmland.
Well, yeah, it's St. Louis. It's nothing but a trash city. Go Cubs.
Well, I don't know. I think I had pictured it to be like surrounded by development, and it's really not. It was interesting.
No, development is yet to come to St. Louis. Once again, go Cubs.
Okay, fair enough. So, Landon, as part of the Soarin' across the United States, do you think that it'll feature, like, heavily feature Disney locations across the United States? Will we soar over Aulani?
Yeah. Well, we're going to soar over different parts of Orlando, and then 2 specific points in Southern California, and that's it. Yeah. That is interesting. What points of America are we going to get for that? I mean, like, obviously you would think Washington, D.C. Yeah. We'll probably see the Washington Monument, which will hilariously be bent. We'll get New York, probably the Statue of Liberty.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Mount Rushmore. Yep.
Yeah.
Niagara Falls we could keep as part of the flyover.
I mean, yeah. It's already there, and we know Disney loves to cut corners. It's like, let's just copy paste that sumbitch in there. Yeah. It'd
kind of be funny if it was just soaring over California and they throw in Niagara Falls and they're like, we did it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Good job by us. The Mall of America, obviously. Sure. Branson, Missouri. Jollywood.
They should. They won't. But we could get the Grand Canyon.
No, honestly, we might get the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah, sure. We should.
Probably not, but we might. What else will we get? Mar-a-Lago. That one feels like we're most definitely going to under threat of murder to Pluto.
Will we see?
Not the planet, but I'm talking about Mickey's dog.
Wait, I have a follow-up to the Mar-a-Lago flyover. Will we see agents removing classified documents as we fly over?
No, because that never happened.
Oh,
Tommy.
Sorry.
That never happened.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna ask: are we gonna fly over maybe a simulation of the Arc de Trump?
Well, if I would say if they get it built in time, but with the way the government seems to be shut down in perpetuity, probably not. Oh, that's how they're gonna debut it. Perfect. So yes, we are. And speaking of smells, we're going to be able to smell all the fake doo-doo that he dropped in that one AI video.
Oh my God. What is happening on this planet?
This is the reality we live in, y'all.
Yep. Anyways, so soaring across America, coming to, you know what?
Like, I understand that next year is America's 250th birthday, but this feels like an incredibly tone-deaf move by Disney.
Yeah, it's a little,
Like I'm sorry. I know we try and keep stuff like this out of our podcast, but it's like sometimes you have to call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
If it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, you have to call a duck, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, things are not going great. So it's just a weird time to sort of announce this, and maybe it should have just been a surprise next year. I don't know.
Or just leave Soarin'. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine with me too. Could have done that. And I'm probably not gonna ride it anyway because Soarin' is Soarin'.
Yeah, y'all know how I feel about Soarin'.
So, anyway,
the only ride I've almost ever been kicked off of for having fun. That still blows my mind.
It's ridiculous.
Speaking of Epcot news, this is a very Epcot heavy episode of the monorail. Also, the most likely one where we're going to get angry reviews. Bring it on, ding dongs. My girl, Spaceship Earth is finally returning to full operation after a month-long refurbishment. After nearly 3 months of closures, Spaceship Earth is fully reopened at Epcot. The refurbishment, which started back on the 25th of August, focusing on primarily the system, the ride system and infrastructure maintenance, including a new fire detection system that feels important. Disney has not detailed the specific updates that they made. There has been no major guest-facing changes to the ride experience or shows scenes, though. But, my girl is now reopened. So the full Epcot experience is now complete. You can go say hi to the good old Epcot ball.
You can thank the Phoenicians.
Thank you, Phoenicians.
I feel like it was a little late to include a new fire detection system because it did not save the library at Alexandria. So
It did not.
Unfortunately,
No.
it should just be going off on that scene all the time. Fire, people! There is a fire happening right now. Not to jump back, but I have a legitimate question. If they're actively filming for the Soarin' Across America right now, and they do include DC, is it not going to include a destroyed East Wing of the White House in the video? Because
it has to, right?
It would either be not there or partially under construction with the giant ballroom. I don't know. Anyways,
if it wants to be accurate,
yeah, it's kind of like when they had to update Soarin' because the Fountain of Nations didn't exist anymore, and they had to fix the
Epcot of course, yep. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that's a legitimate question. I because they say that they're actively working on it right now, so it's either going to be outdated, or it's going to have active construction on the White House when we fly over it. Interesting.
It'll be fine. My friend Pete's going to come over, see my big giant ballroom. Everybody knows Pete, big giant dog thing. Walked up to me, Mr. President, I love you. Walked up to me, big beautiful dog eyes. Yeah.
All right, so we can move on. I'm sorry. I really did it. I wasn't going to be making some political type comments about it.
I was going to. I was gonna.
But here we are. Landon, I say we wrap up the show on a good note and talk about something we all love. I think this is just something we all have in common across the Monorail family, and that's that we love food, and we love tasty treats, and we love drinks. And
we love parties.
We love parties, and we love Disney's Hollywood Studios. Coming back again this year for its third annual event is Disney's Jollywood Nights. And this event was one that I actually got to attend for the first time last year. I loved it. It was fantastic. I would love to go back again this year. Select nights, November 8th through December 22nd, you can experience Jollywood Nights. And don't forget, we talked about some changes coming this year, and one of them is you can go 30 minutes earlier. You can get in the park 30 minutes earlier for Jollywood Nights this year. So I think you can get in at 5:30.
You can, which is somebody who's going for the first time. That I still don't think you could get in early enough to the point that I bought my mom a full studio ticket the day we're going, so we can get a whole studio day.
Yeah, sure. Like, because honestly, and this is my point about a lot of the parties. People say, well, it's like lower wait times for the rides and stuff like that. That's true, but I think go to the party for the party stuff.
Yes.
You know, go for the shows, go for the tasty treats, and the fireworks and all that kind of stuff. Maybe when they do like the after hours events, that's a little different, where it's like just Magic Kingdom after hours, you're going to get to ride the rides. But I think if you, like, for this particular thing, focus on the exclusive party stuff, because there is a lot. And actually, even if you do that, you still probably won't be able to do everything.
I have no doubt that there's going to be stuff that I feel like I regret not getting to do. And it's like, I know we're just going to talk about the eats and drinks of Jollywood Night. I want to talk about some of the character meet and greets. Yeah. My God, this thing is loaded this year for Jollywood Nights.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of them. We'll save that for a future episode of Does Disney. I'm just kidding. You can throw. Are there any that you're really looking forward to?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. But let's get into the drinks and eats.
Okay, all right. There's a ton of stuff, and you know, I think being that we've already gone on at length over some of the stuff we talked about today, we don't have to recite the entire menu, but I want to call out some of the newer stuff, some of the stuff that I would like to try. And if there's anything, Landon, this being your first trip to Jollywood Nights, you know, if there's stuff that you want to put on your hit list, please make sure to call that out as well. But I want to jump real quick to Backlot Express. Again, I've talked in the past about Backlot Express being a somewhat under the radar location. They have some really good looking stuff on their Jollywood Nights menu, and I want to start with Hickory Holiday macaroni and cheese with burnt ends, crispy onions, and chili pepper sauce. I would tear that up. Oh my God.
Son, yes.
Yeah.
My Lord.
The Jolly Jam slider as well. Angus burger with bourbon, garlic, bacon jam, smoky paprika aioli, and chili pepper sauce on a Hawaiian roll. So I'd get both, and I'd get heartburn, but I'd be happy doing it. Man.
Well, it seems like all of Backlot Express's menu looks new, but like all of it looks great.
Yeah. They've got a special Brussels sprout side. They've got a sweet chili cheer chicken slider, and holly jolly bread pudding. I love a good bread pudding. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
That
all of it looks great.
Chili chicken slider looks amazing.
Yeah. We've got some pictures here from the Disney Parks blog, and
chicken thighs tossed in sweet chili aioli topped with Asian slaw. Get the cilantro out of there because I don't care for cilantro on a brioche roll.
Yeah.
Sweet Lord, yes, please, and thank you. Oh, yeah. Definitely going to be having to head to a Backlot Express.
Yeah, that's sort of one of those menus where I'd be like, give me one of everything, because I would be happy. Yes. I'd be happy trying all that stuff. Take friends, take a group of people, because you're going to want to share stuff and get as much as you can. Oh, that's good stuff. Even the drinks, they've got a figgy pudding martini, which has fig flavored vodka, fig jam, agave, half and half ginger beer, and allspice garnished with nutmeg. I'd try that too. I'd be a little cautious to drink a whole thing. I'd want to share that, but it sounds interesting enough. I'd love to try it. So
yeah, to your point, definitely take a party so you can try a bite and a sip of everything, and you're not committed to everything. I want to head over to Hollywood Scoops, the Kermit Mint Whirl and the Miss Piggy Strawberry Glam. I mean, like, they look cool, and they sound just as good. We're talking the Kermit Mint Whirl, green apple boba pearls and white chocolate cheesecake topped with a mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Wow.
And green M&Ms, and it's served in your souvenir cup while supplies last. And then on the flip side, the Miss Piggy Strawberry Glam, strawberry boba pearls and strawberry cheesecake topped with chocolate pearls, strawberry ice cream, and pink M&Ms served in your souvenir cup while supplies last. So I feel like if you are attending Jollywood Nights, I don't know the process of giving out the gift, the souvenir, but that feels like something you might want to hit up sooner rather than later during the party, because it does say while supplies last. And as somebody who loves the Muppets, I'm going to be crestfallen if I don't get something like that, because it does have Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Those look like cool cups. I wish they were glasses. I'm sure that they will not be glasses, but
those are most definitely plastic. There's no way Disney is handing out glass.
Yeah. But
hi, here, hold this potential lawsuit and go out into our theme park.
I mean, they could give them to you in a box, or something. I don't know, but yeah, they look cool. They do. They look. The design is well done, and they also sound like they would taste delicious. So, let's see. One of the things coming back this year, people love those Gertie cookies. The Gertie cookies.
I saw those. Yep, those look really, really cool.
Wearing the Santa hats. I wanted to give a shout out to Dockside Diner while we were around Echo Lake here, because those loaded samosas with potato and pea stuffed samosas with curry chickpeas, plant-based herb crema, and tomato pomegranate chutney. That sounds very good to me. I would definitely try that. They also have a meatball and polenta, a giant meatball with marinara and creamy cheese polenta. That sounds great as well. Yeah. If you want to
get down on that, yeah.
This one is maybe the most interesting item on this menu for me at Echo Lake Dockside Diner. The Stroopwafel Bourbon Coffee. Buffalo Trace Kentucky Straight Bourbon, salted caramel syrup, half and half Joffrey's Cold Brew coffee and caramel sauce, garnished with crushed waffle.
Where is this at?
That's at the Dockside Diner. Sounds great.
God. You had me at Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that sounds incredible.
Yeah, it looks good too. They did a great job with their publicity, their promo shots here.
You're going to have to send me a reminder on my Jollywood Nights, which, by the way, you're more than welcome to join me, the Lotus, and Smoking Hot Beyonce.
Thank you. I may do it. I loved this party. I would love to go again this year. So
like we're all looking forward to the trip, except maybe my bank account. But like the Jollywood night in particular, I am so looking forward to. I can't remember the last time I've been this excited about an aspect of a Disney trip, because it seems like, yeah, the launch of Jollywood Night was rocky, but it really feels like Disney has figured out what works for Jollywood.
Yeah, definitely. And if you ever wanted to dance with Mike Wazowski to Hot to Go, you may get to do it at Jollywood Nights.
I mean, who doesn't want to? I mean, like that is a dream of me personally, and hopefully I will be able to check that off my bucket list, and and hopefully Lindsay will be okay knowing that she is now number 2 in my heart, because after I dance with Mike Wazowski to Hot to Go, I mean, it's like, sorry, baby, my heart belongs to another. Let's head over to R&R, the rock station over there on Sunset Boulevard. A churro sundae. Churros topped with vanilla soft serve, spiced apples, and spiced chocolate sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
All right. I can get behind that.
Yeah, that looks good. I'm not a big churro person, but I think...
If you hide it behind ice cream, I can get on board with that. I would generally agree with you on the churro, unless they come from Nomad Lounge. But if you hide it behind everything else, I would be willing to try it.
Yeah. When you add all that other stuff to it, I think it sounds pretty good.
And then they got a beverage that I would love to get on board with: the spiced apple sangria, Fireball whiskey, red wine, apple cider, orange juice, lemon lime juices garnished with a star fruit chip.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Fireball.
Heartburn. Heartburn to go. But I mean, that sounds tasty on the way down.
Yeah. I mean, you suffer sometimes for pleasure. And in this case, it feels like it might be worth it.
In the immortal words of Judas Priest, pain for pleasure.
I wanted to share this particular... Well, I'll do both of these because it's in honor of Steffers, because we know she's our resident funnel cake lover. At Echo Lake Epic Eats, you can get a s'mores funnel cake, which, sure, that sounds great to me.
Great sell job.
I mean, it sounds good. I'm being honest, but I would be more interested in the spicy Korean chicken funnel cake. So this is a mini funnel cake topped with spicy Korean fried chicken and pickle slaw. Yeah, sure.
Man,
I'll take it.
Yes, please. Thank you. That sounds great.
Yeah. That's like a chicken and waffle, just a little bit different, a little twist on a chicken and waffle.
A little bit of the spice.
Yeah. There's a lot of spice going on at this party. I'm just going to suggest before you go, maybe take some Tums as a preventative measure.
Yeah, maybe check with cast members if you can bring your Pepto in with you.
Yeah.
Maybe like for every drink you have, take a swig of the Pep.
Yeah. You might want to chase all this stuff with a little Pepto Bismol.
Yeah, a chaser. The sweet pink. Yeah.
Landon, do you think
Palooza? This sounds fun. Guava and cream cheese quesito. All right. Cream cheese and guava baked in a flaky puff pastry. All right, that's new. That looks fun.
Yeah.
That's on Sunset Boulevard.
Landon, do you think you'll try to do the jazzy holidays at the Brown Derby?
That's something that requires a reservation, right?
Yeah, it does.
I feel like if I'm having to ask the question and I'm this close to my trip, I may have already missed my window. But the Lotus loves Brown Derby. Smoking Hot Fiance loves the Brown Derby as well. But so part of me is like, yeah, maybe, possibly. But the other part of me is like, we would be missing party time. So it's like I'm torn because we really don't have food reservations that day, because that is now a full-blown studios day, unless we get a Brown Derby reservation in the afternoon, like maybe a late lunch to tide us over. But I was like, maybe. I'm really glad I gave you a very definitive answer on your question.
I appreciate that definitive answer.
But I don't know. Is there something you could sell me on it? Because again, we've talked about. You brought it up. For these after-hour ticketed events, you go for the party, and I'm afraid that if we go to the Brown Derby, we're going to be there for a long time. And then I'm going to look at my watch and be like, oh, fiddlesticks, we only have 75 minutes left, and we've already missed, the Muppet Show, and I want to go meet Bing Bong. By the way, Bing Bong's going to be there. You can meet him, y'all. We'll talk about that in a second. And we've missed out on X, Y, and Z as well. So is there something you could sell me on?
Not really, because I haven't done it. I just know it's kind of like a special overlay they do for the Brown Derby, and then there's special food and drink items there. But I totally agree with your perspective on it. Like, it is going to take a chunk of your time, and so maybe missing that one thing, you get to experience several other things, and that's probably better. And I mean, looking at the menu, it doesn't look like they're adding anything new that hasn't. If you've already done Jazzy Holidays at the Hollywood Brown Derby, you're not going to be missing anything. And looking at the menu, it's like okay, all right. It's like they got the charcuterie board, which is like Lotus loves the charcuterie board, and she actually, like, on a previous trip, we had so many charcuterie boards we were able to like power rank them, and in her opinion, Hollywood Brown Derby, other than Wine Bar George, has the best charcuterie board on property. But you can get that anytime you go to the Hollywood Brown Derby. But it's like, I mean, okay, they don't have anything special, it looks like. So it's like, as of right now, I think I would skip out on Jazzy Holidays. Maybe we could swing by and get a drink, possibly. I'm not sure. The outdoor bar, I would think, would be open.
Yeah, the outdoor bar, which is always an option if you don't have a reservation for the Brown Derby, regardless of whether we're talking about Jollywood Nights or not. That is always an option.
Yeah.
Be sure and check that.
Okay, but here's a place that does have new stuff, and you could just swing by for a drink. I want to take us into the Tune-In Lounge. I am a fan of the Tune-In Lounge. The only sad part is you can't get the peanut butter and jelly milkshake there. I wish that they would. I think they used to. I'm 90% sure you used to be able to get the PB&J milkshake at the Tune-In Lounge, but they don't do it now. But they will have several new drinks, and this one caught my eye just because I know this is going to be divisive. This year,
I already know what you're talking about.
You can try a Holiday Dill Light, Hendrick's Original Gin, John D. Taylor's Velvet Falernum, Saint Germain Elderflower Liqueur, lime juice, pickle juice, chili lime rim, and a pickle garnish. Pickle is a divisive thing here. I like pickle stuff. I also like pickle juice. I would absolutely try this. It sounds interesting to me, but I could see people absolutely turning their nose up to that drink. But the picture of it looks pretty cool. It's the chili lime rim and the little, it's Christmassy. It's green and red, and it's like got your little... I mean,
it does look cool, but the fact it's still pickle, dude. Though, if you want to talk about what looks cool, this isn't new. The sugar cookie martini looks really cool. Stoli vanilla vodka, Bailey's, and then Di Serono with milk and sugar, with a sugar cookie and holiday sprinkles. It's a sugar cookie garnish, but I
bet that's good.
Don't know if I'd drink it, but it looks cool.
Yeah. You can also, if you want to like kick it up a notch and really party, you can get the Winter Spice Long Island iced tea.
Phew, Lord, yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Let's get an LIT and a theme park. So honestly, if I'm getting anything off this menu, that in holiday fashion looks just perfect, especially with the glass they serve it in. Like Disney, don't listen to this next part. 4 or 5, I would try and steal that glass and serve it.
Yeah, I mean, That looks cool. I agree with you.
It looks so awesome, that like 1950s style. And once again served with buffalo trace.
Yep, lots of buffalo trace representation this year. But here's my recommendation to you. If none of these in particular strike your fancy, one thing I found out, if you go into Tune In Lounge, they can make cinnamon toast crunch shots. And I think those taste Christmassy, in my opinion.
Ooh. What is that? That's Fireball and
rum chata.
Rum chata, that's right. I almost said La Crema, but it's like, no, dummy, that's a red wine. Do not mix Fireball and red wine. I did that in college.
You could.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't recommend it.
I tried the apple Fireball, the new apple Fireball. It's gross. It is disgusting.
Ugh, no.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, cinnamon apple, I guess I can see how they got there. Yeah.
It should work. Now, if you want that flavor, what you do is you just mix the Fireball with the Angry Orchard. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Taken care of.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Angry apple or whatever it's called.
Angry Balls.
There it is. Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, go to Tune In and get you some cinnamon toast crunch shots. You'll be taken care of. You'll be just fine.
You know what surprisingly does work though, if we're talking like flavored whiskeys, the apple flavored Jack Daniels, that surprisingly works.
I've had that. Yeah, it is good.
Yeah. And Apple Crown as well.
I don't know if I've had Apple Crown, but I know I've had the Jack. Yeah, I believe it.
It's been forever since I've had any sort of Crown Royal, but I mean, like Apple Crown is. Oh, but speaking of Fireball, if you head over to looks like this is just throughout the park, a gingerbread whiskey mule. I'm not a big gingerbread fan, but Fireball whiskey, gingerbread syrup, lime juice, and ginger beer, garnished with a gingerbread bite. So if you're a fan of gingerbread and want to get your night started out with a little bit of spirits, you have your option. Me, not so much.
Yeah.
But speaking of that in holiday fashion, speaking of that again, that apparently is offered throughout the parks as well, though I doubt it will be offered to you in that dope glass that is offered.
At least they show it in the picture. Yeah, for Tune In.
Yeah, at the Tune In Lounge.
I had that last year. The reason I was
not a fan.
I had the in holiday fashion last year, and the reason I didn't think, I was like, I don't think we went in the Tune In Lounge, but if they offered it around the park, I was like, I'm pretty sure I had that last year, and it was good. It was good. I just didn't. I thought maybe my memory was flawed, but I think I'm right. I'm pretty sure I had that one. Yeah, I'm not a gingerbread person. Personally, I'm
not either. I like the most I want to enjoy gingerbread is making structures out of it. I don't want to actually eat it.
Yeah, it's not great. Not great for me. Not in my opinion. I'm sure people enjoy it. Is there anything else that's jumping out to you, or do you want to start talking about your character meet and greets you're so excited about?
Looking through the rest of if you're a pass holder, there's a couple I hate the fact that they make some beverages AP exclusive. It's like you got a blue sparkling cider, a sparkling mimosa. There's novelty sippers and popcorn buckets. They're leaning into Nightmare Before Christmas this year, so make note of that. But I mean, other than that, nothing really jumps out to me. But when it comes to the character meet and greets, of course, Duffy's going to be back again as Santa. Santa Stitch is going to be there. Max as Powerline is going to be there. So, your boy is super excited about that. But I just want to talk about the new additions this year. Okay, Chewbacca is making his Jollywood Nights debut. I think that's awesome. Anytime to get a Wookiee hug is a good time. Miguel from Coco is going to be making his Jollywood Nights debut. That's awesome. Cool. Partysaurus Rex. Rex from Toy Story is going to be there, awesome. Decked out in his party gear. and I already kind of vaguely made reference to it. This is something that I didn't realize I needed, I wanted, I had to have in my life until I saw the headline. Bing Bong from Inside Out is going to be there, y'all.
That's cool.
Bing Bong. I am going to be able to meet Bing Bong.
Yeah, I thought he was gone forever, according to the first movie.
Spoiler alert, Jay, you monster. Bing Bong is forever alive in our hearts, and he is going to be alive at Jollywood Nights in Orlando, Florida, for people that want to pay an exorbitant amount of money to meet and or greet. This year at Disney's Hollywood Studios Jollywood Nights for a select amount of nights, November through December. And your boy is going to meet Bing Bong. I didn't know this is something I needed in my life, but God, I popped huge when I saw that Bing Bong was going to be there for a meet and greet.
That's exciting.
I sent Lindsay a full cap text. Bing Bong's going to be there. And she's like, what is wrong with you? And it's like, okay, first of all, fair question. What is wrong with me? But it's like, of all the Bing Bong, how cool is that?
It's pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty
right?
cool. It's funny too, because it does sound like one of those things where that's like a throwaway word. You're like, yeah, you can go to Jollywood Nights and you can meet, I don't know, Bing Bong. You know, like
if you send that text to the wrong person, it's like, I think Landon's having a stroke.
You can meet Bing Bong over here.
Hey, look out! I'm meeting Bing Bong here. Ow!
I'm excited for you to meet Bing Bong, Landon. I mean, I didn't know that was like a bucket list thing for you, but
I didn't either, if I'm being completely honest.
You learn new things about yourself all the time, and that's exciting.
Yeah. Self-discovery is fun.
I'm excited. I'm just excited in general for you to do Jollywood Nights. I think you're going to really enjoy it. I would say the best thing you can do is go in with a plan, because it is the amount of time you have is not enough to do everything. So
no,
if there are things that you want to do for sure, like you want to see that Muppets Christmas spectacular that they do in the Beauty and the Beast Theater, pick the time you want to go. Make sure you have that on your itinerary and prioritize that. Also, I would say the Nightmare Before Christmas show in the Frozen Theater is cool, but also if you had to not see something, that maybe would be the thing that I'm like, you could maybe miss that and you'd be okay.
You're not the only person I've heard give a similar review of that. So that is low on my list of priorities.
It's cool. Like if you want to see the big Jack puppet, which is always cool to see Jack Skellington like walk around the stage and stuff, but he's not in a ton of it, and that's maybe the best part of it. So, and you get to see Oogie Boogie, which is fun too. But yeah, it's one of those things that if I were to go back, for me, that would be like, oh, if we have time, we'll do that. But I was blown away by the nighttime spectacular that they do on Hollywood Boulevard with the snow and the lasers and the projection on the Chinese theater and all that stuff. I would say make sure that you catch that. I think they do it twice, but make sure you catch that. It gets very crowded on Hollywood Boulevard. So, you know, and you don't have to be super close to the theater. I'd say even I was standing almost at actually I was like at the intersection of Hollywood and Sunset, kind of there when I saw it, and I thought it was very cool. But yeah, like also the ice skating thing is cool, but I would almost like just look at that in passing. So
okay.
So those are two that I would say, like the Nightmare Before Christmas, and then the I think it's called Glisten is the skating thing. I would put those two things lower on the priority list.
I'm sorry, it's called what?
I think it's Glisten, is it not?
Oh, that's awful.
I don't know.
That's right up there with Zootopia, Zoogether.
Better Zoogether.
Disney really needs to hire better people to name their Glisten. That sounds like a toothpaste.
Yeah, it does. That'd actually be like that in a movie. That would be a good generic brand of toothpaste.
Wait, wasn't that from Arrested Development?
It might be.
Now I have to Google that.
Yeah, how do we know Glisten? Where do we know? But all in all, I think it's a really cool party. I think it's cool. People tend to dress up fancy to go to this party, and that's fun too. Seeing people in their holiday best.
It was in Arrested Development. Sorry, there we go. And it was a toothpaste in Arrested Development. Sorry.
Well, there we go. That's where it came from. Okay, so the show.
So I need to dress up?
You don't have to dress up. People do, and I was like, if I go back this year, I think it would be fun to dress up a little bit.
Because remember, like I've bought my mom the Lotus a full studio ticket. So like me and Lindsay and the Lotus are going to be in the park not the entire day, but we're going to get there well before the 5:30 window that would allow us in to the park so we can have a studio day.
Right. And because of that, I would say you don't need to worry about it. It's not required, but you'll see that people show up and they're dressed in sort of like 50s holiday fancy looking clothing.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. It's very cool. Jingle Bell Jingle Bam is the name of the show that I was talking about with the projection on the theater and lasers and stuff. And
Still not a great name.
It's not great, but it's fine. Yeah, it is Glisten. Glisten with an exclamation point. So Glisten.
Oh, it's like panic at the disco.
Yeah. But if you want to maybe get the chance to dance to Hot to Go with Mike Wazowski, that's the Pixar disco. Boogie Down in Pixar Plaza from 7:30 to 9:30 and 10:30 to 12:30. It's a running thing. There's a DJ. There's characters dancing around. So it's fun. I saw something almost equally as shocking. Because for the summer they're doing like some fun in-park activations. I was in Magic Kingdom a couple weeks ago, and they're using that Tomorrowland stage as like a dance party. So they have a DJ out there. They've got lasers and fog going and stuff. And they were playing Pink Pony Club. And I was like, I love Chapel Roan, and I love that song. But see, like in Magic Kingdom, seeing kids dancing around to Pink Pony Club is one of the weirdest. Like, that is such a weird thing to see. There's like cognitive dissonance going on here. It's like,
well, like I'm gonna be honest. Any of those like Disney dance parties where they have a DJ like spinning the hits, it's like there's always a part of me. It's like I know this is gonna get weird because like you talking about that. It's like it unlocked a memory. It's like when I first started going back to the parks. It's like I was like I don't know if it was like late night hours at Magic Kingdom. You remember when they did those? Or if I was doing like an after hours event in Magic Kingdom and they were doing like a DJ party in Tomorrowland and that exact spot, and they brought out the Incredibles and here comes Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, and I just remember it's like there are a whole bunch of dads getting really, really uncomfortably close to Mrs. Incredible. It's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. It's like, I feel bad for that cast member. And also I feel bad for us as a society.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The song choices are funny. It makes me just wonder if they actually like how they go about.
And then they played the thong song, which I thought was a choice.
How they go about like vetting the DJ and the playlist, because maybe they're just
ass. Watch yourself. It's like, no, there are kids here, sir.
They start playing Pony by Genuine. Like it's like
oh, now that'll get Landon the Dodge Stone on the dance floor. oh, look out. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Let's get Bing Bong out on the dance floor and dance to Pony.
Yeah. Me and Bing Bong will clear that sun gum.
I actually
beat to Pony. Oh, it's over, y'all.
I took a video of Pink Pony Club being played in the Magic Kingdom because I'm like, I just can't believe this is happening.
Well, dude, we live in a world where Mickey Mouse and Nine Inch Nails worked together. They collabed on a soundtrack for a flop of a movie.
That's
so
true.
There's that. Yeah.
I'm going to say this.
Get out of the Jared Leto business, Disney. Please stop. Stop it.
I just want to say about Tron Ares. I saw it and I really enjoyed it. I think I think the soundtrack is great. The visuals are great. And out of the 3 Tron movies, I think it's the most approachable by someone who isn't really into like the whole Tron thing. Because it does like overlap into the real world. Now, watching it with Casey was funny because she's never seen a Tron. And so
she's never
seen a Tron.
Let's go see a Tron.
We went and saw a Tron. And she kept going, what is this? Like she would.
It's a fair question. It's a fair question, Casey.
But coming out of it, even with all those questions and no background, she was like, that movie was cool. And it is. I think it's a cool movie.
That's what I've heard. Like the movie's fine itself, but I'm asking Disney, please stay away from Jared Leto. In the immortal words of Norm Macdonald, box office poison.
Yeah. That was probably a mistake, but he's actually good in it. So
don't care. Box office poison.
I would just say that's fine. It was a mistake. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I would encourage, if people were interested, I would encourage you, if you have a chance before it may not even be in the theaters anymore. It's a very good theater movie because of
I do want to see it on the big
spectacle
screen.
Of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all.
Speaking of it not possibly being on screen, did you know that on average, if Hollywood views a movie as a flop, on average, a movie only has a 17-day lifespan in theaters now?
Oh yeah, I know. I know that
breaks my heart,
because then you'll see it on streaming in like a month, and it's like that movie was just in the theater.
It's like, what the hell happened?
Yeah,
what happened?
Yeah, it's crazy. I
hate it.
We're old enough to remember you would go see a movie in the theater and if you're lucky, maybe it's in there for a couple of months. And then after it's out of the theater, you're not going to see it like on a VHS or even DVD
until Christmas
for a year almost.
Yeah.
Like it would take forever to be released.
Mm-hmm.
So you might catch it on HBO, but
though now if it's successful, I mean, like, I feel like we're getting ready to head to the plugs. It's like, and one of the things I was going to plug, it's like one of my favorite, the best movie of the year, Sinners, is getting ready to head back to the theaters for Halloween this weekend in IMAX. So if you missed out on Sinners and want to see it on as big a screen as possible in IMAX, check out your local listings, because Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan delivered the best movie of the year. It's going to win Oscars, plural. Check it out. It's going to be incredible. But now Hollywood's like, oh, if a movie's good, we're going to put it back in theaters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and Hollywood's going back to the well. It's like, I've gone to see Jaws for its 50th anniversary in theaters again. Back to the Future, 40th anniversary this year. It's going to be re-released. And you know what? I'm going to go see it again.
Yeah.
And Hocus Pocus last year, it got a re-release in theaters for its something-th anniversary. It's Hollywood is in a very weird spot, y'all.
Yeah. It's true.
It's in a very weird spot, and that's not even to talk about Paramount's parent company, Skydance or whatever, trying to buy Warner Brother Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood's in a weird spot.
It's true. It's true. The world is in a weird spot.
Yeah, but I'm trying to focus on, we already got political once. I'm trying not to get political twice.
That's fair. That's fair, but it's just also a fact.
That it is. Like we said, we're going to call a spade when we see one.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have thoughts, but we'll keep them to ourselves, and we will wrap up.
That's for our second upcoming podcast.
Yeah. We can wrap up today. Landon, I will hand it over to you to do the most anticipated plug song in all of podcasting.
Oh, do you mean this one? THEDOZ, Landon on Blue Ski, Landon Doan, I'm the best, Landon Doan, not the rest. That's where you can follow me on Blue Sky, one post at a time, as I've already made reference to, as Jay's already made reference to. The world's on fire and everything is awful, but I try and make it a little bit less awful, one post at a time. I try and talk about fun things like, comic books and sports and movies and wrestling. Wrestling's a lot of fun. Well, AEW is a lot of fun right now. Sports is Tennessee just whomped the hell out of Kentucky last night. That was a lot of fun to watch. And sports, going back to that, we're in the throes of the World Series, tied up 1-1 while we're watching that. Let's everybody cheer on America's team, the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah. Go Jays.
Yeah, go Jays. And you go Jay. We have made some political jokes during this show. And I have said that the world's on fire and everything's terrible, but we will get through this, and we'll get through this together. And I do truly believe that. That said, it's like I feel like it's going to get worse before it gets better, but I'm here for y'all, and I know y'all are here for me. And just remember that, because it feels like we're constantly finding a new low, and that sucks. That really does, and it weighs on you. It weighs on me, and sometimes you do have to just take a step back and breathe, and that's okay. That is A-okay. Just know that. And I know that you're doing the best that you can, and the best that you can do is perfectly fine. You're doing your best. And remember that. Breathe, have a little bit of fun. And if you could do both of those things, that would mean the world to me. I will talk to y'all next week. Love you, mean it.
Yeah. I think just getting through it right now is good enough. And as Landon said, we're all doing our best. And I'm proud of us, and I'm proud of you. And I mean, I know we gave a big shout out to the runners at the beginning of this, but
yeah,
you know, I'm proud of them for sure. I'm proud of you. If you are waking up every day and putting one foot in front of the other, I'm proud of you for doing that.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right.
So be kind to each other. That's all that we can really do at the end of the day.
Left foot, right foot, breathe, repeat.
Yep. And, Landon, love you, buddy. Nice work today. Looking forward to talking to you again next week. And I'm looking forward to talking to all of you again next week on next episode of the Monday Morning Monorail podcast. One reminder, use the Monday Morning Monorail at gmail.com email address if you'd like to send us a message for the upcoming episode number 276 of the Monday Morning Monorail podcast, which will be when we pull the monorail into the station for the last time. So
wait, what?
So that's 2 weeks away. Don't procrastinate on your homework or you're going to forget. So if you want to send us something, get that in. I'd love to have it by the 7th. If you could, I think that's Friday, November 7th. Yeah, that's right. So please get it to us by then. That would be fantastic. And we'll read your messages. And if you send us audio, we'll play your audio, and we'll just, we're going to hang out and enjoy each other's company and have a good time. So look forward to that. And I hope you all have a great Halloween. Be safe out there. Don't eat any razor blades. And
oh, yeah. Also, nobody worry. Weed gummies are expensive. Nobody, especially in this economy, is going to spend money and try and give your kids weed gummies.
No.
So don't worry about that.
Who's giving those out? Hell no.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, if you are giving those out, give me your address. I'm coming over.
But y'all are best. We love you, and we look forward to talking to you next week. So be good, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.